Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Watch quick, this video cannot be explained. When cameras were first invented, they were done so with the intention of capturing some of the most amazing and beautiful moments in our lives. They were created to ensure we left a piece of our existence for our future generations to see. Unfortunately, cameras can also capture things they did not intend to. From the weird to the creepy to the downright incomprehensible, cameras truly make us believe that there's more to life than what meets the eye. With that being said, let's take a look at 10 of the most unexplainable moments caught on camera. Number 10, an unexplained shadow in the water. The mysteries of the sea. How will we solve them all? Yes, it is home to some of the creepiest creatures lurking in the deep. We've heard of nightmares like the fangtooth fish and the giant squid. We've even heard stories of ghoulish creatures like the Kraken swimming the deep blue. But could there be truths to these mysteries? Take for example this video here that captured a weird creature meandering eerily in the cold ocean waters of Alaska. Could this be a prehistoric dinosaur trapped in the wrong timeline? Could it have survived the numerous mass extinctions that have rocked our planet over the course of millions of years? While some viewers agreed that its movements exhibited that of a foreign creature not documented in our fossil records, others consider this video a fake. One overwhelming evidence is the formation of ice on the creature's back. No creature would allow ice to form in such a manner, whether warm-blooded or cold-blooded. Unless perhaps they are some foreign creature not of this planet? You be the judge of that and let us know in the comment section below. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9, Ghost in the Tower of Terror. Disneyland has had its share of mysteries. As one of the most beautiful and wonderful places to visit, Disneyland can be somewhat creepy at times. While children love the place, adults might spot a few things that will make them wonder. Yes, it can also be home to some paranormal activities that will truly shock and amaze you. Let's look at this footage here, for example. You can see one of Disney's maintenance technicians carrying out a service check in the famous, or shall we say infamous, Tower of Terror ride. Of course, if anything creepy was bound to happen in Disneyland, it would most likely take place here, right? Yes, the technician thought he was alone, but it turns out that's not the case. As you can see, a weird flicker of static shows that there is a silhouette a few paces from the engineer, but he does not notice it. He is so focused on the task at hand that nothing seems to faze him. A few seconds later, it appears right next to him, yet again, he is not fazed. Could it be a ghost just fooling around with him? We'll never know. But one thing's for sure, this engineer takes his work very seriously. Number 8, Golem or Alien? CCTV cameras have certainly made the world a safer place. Indeed, you can sleep safely knowing that your camera is watching your property, especially the driveway where robbers love to take advantage of parked vehicles. But what happens when your security camera records something unexpected? Something that borders alien propaganda? This is exactly what one woman in Colorado woke up to find the next morning when she decided to see what her security camera had been recording. Deep in the night, some weird creature walks creepily past her camera. The creature looks emaciated and has elf-like ears. Some people actually think that it could be a magical elf like in Harry Potter or a weird creature like Golem. On the other hand, some viewers believe that the creature could finally be the first sighting of an actual alien captured on camera. Nevertheless, there are skeptics who believe that the video is a hoax, and it's really just a child wearing underwear over his head. But if that's really the case, then we have a few questions to ask. First of all, why does the child look so emaciated? Even if it's a prank, why are his parents starving him? Secondly, why does the child have such awkward and weird movements? He is literally walking and prancing about as if he has nails on his feet. Nonetheless, this video is a bone-chilling reminder that you never know what you'll find in the darkness, so better keep safe. Number 7, struck by lightning twice. While they say that lightning never strikes the same place twice, it appears that nature has a funny way of playing tricks on us. Take, for example, the hilarious story of Casey Wagner, who was unfortunately hit by lightning twice. For the young, energetic man, it seems like he got more than he bargained for in one day. In fact, let's take a look at the facts. The chances of a person being struck by lightning twice on the same day is 1 in a million. Additionally, the odds of being hit by lightning in your entire life is about 1 in 12,000. Now hear this. The chances of being struck by lightning twice in the same place at the same time is about 1 in 9 million. Yet, against all odds, Casey was the victim of one of nature's most vicious arsenals. Or maybe the heavens have some sort of vendetta against him. While attending an annual event based in St. Joe, Texas known as Rednecks for Paychecks, Wagner had opted to take shelter under a tree as the clouds darkened, signaling the onset of rain. The 31-year-old was waiting for one of his friends to come back from the restroom when he suddenly saw bright sparks emerging from the tree trunk. In a split second, Wagner was going down, and he instantly knew that the big bright flash was a lightning strike with the electricity surging through his body. Surprisingly, Wagner did not lose consciousness during the entire ordeal. At first, he thought he was dying, but before he hit the ground, there was a second bolt that hit his right work boot. The bolt moved up his right leg, traveled through the side of his body, and escaped from his left arm. Realizing, yet again, what had transpired, Wagner shouted for help as he lay there motionless. Fortunately, a nurse came to his aid and managed to calm him down as she called the paramedics to the scene. Fortunately, Wagner did not sustain any serious injuries and lived to see another day. Number 6. Invisible Wall. We bet this man was having a great day before this happened. Yes, sometimes unexplainable things can just transform our amazing day into a horrible one. Even creepier yet is that this incident was filmed by a CCTV camera. As the man in this video is running, we see something truly unexplainable happen. It looks like they slam face first into an invisible wall real hard. So much so that it knocks him down to the ground and he ends up lying on his back. Unless we're blind, it is crystal clear that there is no wall ahead of him. So what did he hit? Do invisible walls actually exist? Or is this just a really good case of editing? Maybe this man has been hunted by ghosts for a while now and he was just trying to escape. Whatever the case might be, it's crystal clear that this video is extremely disturbing. Number 5. Real Vampire. Vampires are no doubt some of the scariest creatures of myth and legends, but what if they are real and actually walking among us? For centuries, vampires the likes of Dracula have possessed unfathomable powers which they have used to overpower humans and feast on their blood. In fact, the story of vampires has driven fear in the hearts of many, to the point that they've gained a popular following in Hollywood movies and series spin-offs such as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nevertheless, different cultures have developed unique ways to spot, hunt, and even kill a vampire. One of the ways is by holding a crucifix that will no doubt cause them to recoil in terror. Another way is to see the creature's skin burn when the vampire is exposed to the sun. And finally, a vampire can be distinguished by the fact that it does not have a reflection in a mirror. So you can imagine the shock of a CCTV surveillance security guard when he reviewed this footage from a restaurant. As you can see, this guy walks past a mirror while leaving the restroom. And one thing is clear, he does not have a reflection. Even more eerie is the fact that the guy is dressed in black from head to toe, which is definitely a classic vampire look. Now, to give him the benefit of the doubt, he could just be a goth who loves his dark attire. But how do you explain the lack of a reflection on the mirror? Could we have just spotted a modern-day vampire walking amongst us? Number 4. The decade-old Disney mystery. About a decade ago, before Disney had taken over the world and controlled billion-dollar businesses like Marvel, Star Wars, and the Toy Story trilogy, Disneyland was one of its major cash revenues. Thousands of Americans loved to visit the place to spend time with their family and to generally have a good time. Indeed, one YouTuber by the name of Danilo Ganify was visiting Disneyland and filming a glorious display of fireworks when he spotted something very weird. If you pay close attention to the video, you will notice that there is a weird grayish specter standing creepily atop the Disney castle, and it also seems to be enjoying the fireworks display. Which begs the question, could it actually be the ghost of Walt Disney watching the fireworks display? Number 3. Guardian Angel. They say that each and every one of us has a guardian angel watching our every move, so that you don't falter in your path in life. And yes, these guardian angels can also protect you from facing your death. Take for example the guy in this clip here. He is just about to cross the train tracks but doesn't seem to be aware about the train speeding by. If you look closer, you can clearly see that some invisible force yanks him backwards just as the train is about to make him, shall we say, train kill? If it weren't for this mysterious force looking over him, then we're pretty sure this guy would have been flattened by the train. And now we've come to the best pick of the day. What would you do if you came across an invisible bike wheeling right next to you? Would you freak out? Well, in this picture, it seems like the cyclist is pretty relaxed about it. Could it be a prank, and is he in on the joke? Number 2, invisible traffic wall. While walking into an invisible wall looks disturbingly painful, we bet driving headfirst into one seems much worse. Can you imagine the awkward conversation trying to explain to your insurance agent exactly how you dented your bumper or crashed the car? The footage shows several cars suddenly slamming into an invisible wall, with the force even ragdolling some of the cars around like they were light feathers. Perhaps some magnetic field was triggered somewhere to move these cars around? Or better yet, could this be evidence that Magneto from the X-Men actually exists? Now that would be an awesome power to have. Number 1, Black Ring. Yet again, we have creepy footage emerging from Disneyland. This is courtesy of YouTuber Dare to Be Crimson Lace, who decided to visit Disneyland in the summer of 2015. While Disneyland is usually a place of fun and happiness, it can also be a place of mystery and terror. As much as there were numerous attractions and spectacles in the amusement park, nothing could take the YouTuber's cameras off the weird event in the sky. It was around 10 p.m., right above Tomorrowland, where a strange black cloud materialized. Could it be a portal to another dimension? Could it have been aliens making contact? One cannot be so sure. In fact, the truth remains unclear to this day. And now that we've come to the end of this video, do you have any logical answers to some of the unexplained occurrences caught on tape? Let us know in the comment section down below. Want more videos that would probably still exist until the end of time? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. As always, thanks for watching.